Hi. I don't have much time. There's an hour and 10 minutes till the episode airs, and I wanted to get a quick video out there. I feel this one's important. This is theories. It's a theories video. I'm just going to basically put across all the theories I've heard and possibly give you some ideas, suggestions, and I'm going to tell you my theory as to who Clara is. That's the point of this video. Clara Theories. So, as well as this question here, who is the Doctor? By the way, buy that magazine, it's awesome. As well as this, the Radio Times, the beautiful Jenna Louise Coleman's there. So who's the Doctor? Who's Clara? That's the big question. A lot of people have come up with theories as to who Clara is and how she can die in two different points in time and come back and live on, basically. So I've heard of some really complex theories and some really relatively simple theories that don't necessarily have enough evidence, but they still kind of work in a way. So I'm just going to go through them all. I've written them down on my little bit of paper. The first one I can think of is Jack Harkness theory, and that's the fact that he's a fixed point in time, so he can't die. He doesn't regenerate, but he can't die. I can sort of see why people are saying that, given the fact that he keeps the same visual form, but he grows older. I can see why they made that link, obviously, because he doesn't die and he looks the same, and Clara hasn't died and she looks the same. So you can sort of see why they've said that. There's also the bad wolf theory, which is basically in the episode The Parting of the Ways, where Rose basically became bad wolf and could see all of space and time, and she brought Captain Jack back to life and disintegrated the Daleks and everything like that. She could see at one point that the Emperor Dalek was in fact Oswin Oswald, and she showed compassion to this Dalek. So she basically spread Oswin Oswald / Clara Oswin throughout space and time to always save the Doctor when he needed help. So basically an act of compassion while she's busy destroying things and bringing Jack back to life. The Cal theory, for everyone that's watched Silence in the Library, I think that there's more of a chance that this theory might be a proper legit theory because Stephen Moffat wrote this episode, so he could be linking it with that. Cal has the same letters as Clara, doesn't it? Apart from the R. And also there's the fact that Cal does have a link with River Song in the episode. Basically, for everyone that hasn't watched The Silence in the Library, in the episode there's this little girl that's controlling the whole of this library planet with her mind, and she does bear quite a lot of similarities visually to Clara. So there's a good chance it might be Clara. Plus there's the fact that it's very similar to Clara, isn't it, Cal? And also the fact that there would be a connection with River Song, given the fact that River Song is going to star in this episode. So that is quite a good theory. I'm quite excited about that theory. Another theory, which is quite good but doesn't make that much sense to me, is that she's a regenerated form of the Doctor's daughter from the episode The Doctor's Daughter with David Tennant. That doesn't really make that much sense to me because I thought that the Doctor's daughter in that episode actually died, and I thought she would regenerate, but she didn't. So she looked the same, which is fair enough, but if it was still the Doctor's daughter, I would have thought that she would look like she did back in that episode. So I don't know whether that one holds much ground. These are just some of the theories that are floating about. They obviously go hand in hand with theories like she's a Dalek or that she's River Song in a regenerated form. My theory, on the other hand, I have chosen to completely ignore all evidence. Well, no, I haven't, not really. Basically, I've gone the other way. Everyone is ignoring the Great Intelligence. It seems to me like a lot of people aren't really focusing on the Great Intelligence in their theories. So I decided to involve them in my theory. And my theory is that basically Clara is holding within her a dormant form of the Great Intelligence, and every time she dies, the Great Intelligence are actually keeping her alive, because there's an entity inside her that is alive, that is keeping her alive throughout different time periods. I know I'm not really making much sense, but it sort of makes sense in my head. It makes sense as well that I've put down here as evidence. Well, I put down here as reasons I've said it. They've got the power to erase memories, and she can't remember anything about being the Impossible Girl or anything to do with previous versions of herself. It may not be because of that, but I'm just saying it could be because of that. And also, it says the fall of the 11th on Trenzalore, And I was thinking, because I've heard from the BBC that it's not the first time she's met the Doctor, and when it says the fall of the 11th, I was thinking, could that be Clara? So, my theory is she's holding within her a dormant form of the Great Intelligence, or she is the Great Intelligence, and they're mirroring that onto something. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense, but I hope I'm right, or I hope I'm at least close to right. Alright, so that's me and my theories video done, and I hope you like it and enjoy the episode. Oh my gosh, it's on in like, about half an hour now. Enjoy it. Oh my gosh, have fun.